Okay, we got him on the phone. Hello.
You jokers.
Oh, it's the champ.
What's up, my man?
How are you?
You know what's funny as hell? I was skimming through my pictures. And
Yeah.
I found this picture by Photoshop Steve of Dana White and Matt Serra's baby.
Shit. Why are you bringing that up? Now people gonna ask
I'm
you,
looking at it right now. That's funny as hell. You just call.
and they're gonna be like, "Could you tweet that, champ? Because we want to see what that looks like."
Yeah, I gotta tweet that.
How are you, buddy?
I'm doing good, man. Right now I'm on a movie set.
What?
No, actually, TV show set. I'm working on a show called Night Shift on NBC. I'm hot as hell because I got on like 7 layers of clothes. But other than that, you know, I'm good.
So, what are you playing on Night Shift? What kind of? I don't know the show.
I'm a man, a hardworking man in the oil field.
On Night Court. I thought that show was done.
It's not
Night
night.
shift.
It's not night court.
Oh, my bad.
Not-
Night
Oh,
Shift.
That's not turning that. I know what you're talking about. Though.
Hey, so I'm going on memory lane because I'm trying to sift through my pictures, and I see the one of you and Dana as a baby, and I see this little lovey-dovey picture, you and Dean.
Me and Dean?
No,
UFC
no
such
way.
and such. Y'all like reunited, and it feels so good. And then the last and most funniest picture is it's a picture of me, Dean, and Eve Edwards, and I was the smallest out of the 3.
Oh, what? When was that?
We know that was a long time ago.
I know. Tyron wasn't always as big as he is now.
Yeah?
Yeah, he used to be a little skinny dude. Not really skinny, but like he was always jacked, but like he didn't have like that like the big muscle tone.
He
Like
was
he
like
got
a
now.
He-Man figure.
Yeah.
I didn't have that grown man fat on me because I used to stay lean and close to my weight, and I started training. When I started training at ATT, my first day there, the first time I ever sparred with a pro person, hey, Tyron, go with Thiago Alves. So I go with him. He kicking me in my goddamn leg, my head, the back of my head, thoke. Kicking me everywhere.
In your thoke?
In my thoke. And then when I finished with him, they said, hey, do some rounds with Dean. And you swing 100 punches and land 1. So it wasn't a good day.
So he's not very accurate. Oh, no, you're saying that. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm attacking your buddy. It's a habit.
And at that time, I wasn't very accurate, and Dean was not trying to get hit.
Yeah.
So, being on the set, how many hours do you have to be there, and is it interfering with the training for Diaz?
Nice try, my man. Nice.
He tried.
I have to be here 12 hours. Actually, today I had to be here longer. I wanted to spend more time at the crib, so I had to get fitted this morning. Otherwise, I would have been able to come in at 11. So I'll be here from 7 a.m. until 11 p.m. But no, it's not interfering with my training for my upcoming fight against my unknown opponent.
I'm sorry.
I'm in altitude, though, so I'm good.
Wait, now, speaking of that, about your fight, you know you're on the official UFC podcast. This is unfiltered. This is not no, horse and pony act. Is there a horse and pony? Is that right?
Dog and pony.
That's what I meant.
The dog and pony show.
Yeah.
It's not that either.
Horse and Pony Act.
Yeah. Yes.
Horse and Pontiac podcast.
I don't know what the hell that means. But what I'm trying, I don't want to cut to the chase, but come on, we need breaking news. We need breaking news, champ. Tell us, who are you fighting? Who are you fighting?
I gotta say that for the Morning Wood Show with these nuts.
But you want people to actually hear it. I'm only kidding. Champ.
If you tell them you breaking news, and they'll tune in. So
That's
me and
true.
Dean gotta get our numbers up. So we gotta stay the thunder for when the big deal comes.
So listen, now that he's not fighting Michael Bisping and he's going to be fighting you, after the layoff with GSP, what do you think about the strategy?
Well, let me tell you the strategy for anybody I face. Whoop they ass. To be honest, and just to be quite frank, my most difficult opponents are behind me, style-wise.
Ooh.
Wonder Boy was a pain in the ass to train for, a pain in the ass to fight.
Yeah.
Someone asked me, hey, man, what about the trilogy? I said, you don't want to watch that. I don't want to watch that. And that mother sucker will have to walk on water for me to pull up and fight him again. So he's going to have to go on a nice little win streak for that to happen again. So I'm really glad that I can get back to fighting a regular mother effer.
Yeah.
Can you believe the fight analysis we got from Tyron Woodley and Mike Perry today? It was like, whoop their ass and hit him harder than he hits me.
Yeah.
And it's working for him, so I can't really... argue that. So, all right. So the breaking news is you're on the new remake of Night Court. That's great. Thanks, champ. Thank you so much.
Sorry, man. I don't have nothing more, a little bit more hot sauce on there for you.
All right.
But you're wearing warm clothes. You're dressed.
Yeah, I'm sweating right now.
All right, there you go. There's the clip.
I'm going to have to put that round 2 of the deodorant on.
All right, the champ is sweaty. Get that out there.
All right. Well, we got some news. I don't know how much breaking it is. But listen, so in other words, we do have your word that when you do announce it, it will be on this show.
You have my word that when I announce it, shortly after, I will give you guys a call.
Oh.
And I'll recap with you guys what we dropped on the Morning Wood Show.
Okay.
You have my word on that.
All right. Look how happy Dean Thomas is. Dean,
Yes.
yes.
Now, Tyron, are you a good actor? I've never seen you act before.
What?
I'm the best actor on the UFC's roster.
Sorry.
Oh.
You know?
Ooh.
So, I mean,
I seen him act
I don't know if
before.
they're saying a lot, but, I can hold my own.
Do you take classes, or is it something you just kind of feel natural, comfortable doing?
Certain roles and parts I feel natural and comfortable. There are some roles that I would need some help. The last movie I did is a movie called Office. No, I did Office Uprising. I did The Favorite, which Dean was on as well. And then Dino test for me. I got all into that old ass man.
He did a good job. He did. He was really into it.
You mean better than in what was that? Straight Outta Compton when he's like,
Hey, yo,
come on, come on, Cube. I think that's your line. Wait, say it
Are
again.
you in Straight Outta Compton?
You didn't know that?
No.
I had a few more lines in this one, so I did well on that. But I did have to get a dialect coach. I played a Nigerian in the new Escape Plan 2 with Stallone, 50 Cent, Batista. So I had to actually get an acting. Sure. I guess he wasn't. He wanted to be an acting coach and got my ass yelled at by the director for doing too much. But he was a dialect coach.
Oh, wait a minute. Now, wait, he told you to do too much. What did the director say to you? And the director yelled at you, or just said, what did he say?
Oh, hell yeah. The director said, all right, man, come on now. You're doing way too much right now. Bring this shit all the way down. Bring it all the way down. I don't need all that. All I need you to do is this, and this. Got it? All right, let's go.
Is this a John Singleton movie? Did he really? That doesn't sound like Scorsese. Who was that?
Yeah. He said you're doing way too much.
Well, with the voice or just your acting in general?
No, I mean, this is the thing. When I got there, I read the script, right? The script said I was in a sanctuary. So I'm thinking of church. So then the guy that I was working with for the dialect, he wanted to be an acting coach. So he was like, okay, if he was in a church, most Nigerians are Catholics, so he would do the touch on his head cross. He would open his hands up, hold his head back, nod his head. Man, I got my ass yelled at for all that.
Oh, no.
Man.
You're playing a holy man. He's like, no, you work for UPS. What are you doing?
Keep my line. And I did all the extra shit.
Who saw you get yelled at? Was Stallone there when it happened, or 50 Cent?
No, they weren't there then. When they were there, I was on my best behavior.
Oh, okay. Well, at least you got to do scenes with them.
So it was an inside joke for the rest of the movie on how horribly I did that one bar. For you guys that are from the hip hop culture, when you drop that one rap line, it's a bar. So my one bar was horrible, and they joked me for the rest of the movie about it.
Well, I didn't know you were in Straight Outta Compton. Now I got to watch that again.
He has that.
I mean, God forbid you watch a classic movie again.
I wouldn't mind. That's a good film.
That was a fun movie.
I did enjoy it.
Didn't get any damn ratings like it should have either. I was kind of mad about that.
What Straight Outta Compton? Didn't that get
It
nominated?
got great ratings, and it did a lot of sales on the box office, but it should have won an Oscar and it didn't. So.
Was it nominated or no?
It was nominated for something, like score or something like that.
Yeah, it was nominated for a lot of. I mean, won a lot of awards, but the main one we know was an Oscar. I just thought it was worthy of one.
What won that year? Do you remember for Best Picture? Best Picture's
No,
weird,
I
man.
don't know.
They throw like Moonlit. They gave it to this year. They do some really weird.
I think Spotlight won that year.
Man.
Right, but the top
and I
pretty
didn't
Spotlight.
see Moonlit, but I thought Hidden Figures, the same actor was. He was one of the supporting actors in that movie as well. I thought that movie was a good one.
I didn't see that. Moonlit was really. It was like a few years ago. Gave David the Crash, which is one of my favorite movies with Don Cheadle and Matt.
I love that movie.
That's old. No,
Chris,
what was that?
Cheadle, couple.
That was years
Terrence
ago.
Howard.
Yeah, Terrence Howard. I thought he was better in that than he was in. What was the movie he got? Didn't he get nominated for something? It was the
Hustle and Flow.
Hustle and Flow, where he played a pimp,
Yeah.
MTV
Yeah.
movie. I thought he was better as the director in Crash, and he should have got nominated for that.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Crash is like 20 years ago.
Nah, about 10 or 12.
Really?
That's one of my favorite films ever.
Why is that?
Yeah, that
You
is a
got
good
the movie
film.
buffs on
So
the-
Matt Dillon, right?
Yeah,
Matt Dillon was
Don
great.
He's a
Cheadle.
racist, Matt
He
Dillon.
got nominated, but I thought Terrence Howard should have instead.
Not really Matt Dillon. The movie I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Come on, Matt. You know better than to say racist.
No, hey, oh shit! I got him started. I got him started.
Now on.
No. All right, Chip.
Racist.
Thanks for calling in, Chip. No, I'm only kidding. I got him going.
Now,
Oh man, I'm so happy you called in.
Yeah, it was good talking to you either way, and you're on a movie set, so you're doing something.
Yeah, you're
great.
busy, and thanks for nothing. No, I'm only kidding. Tell us who you fighting. You have one more chance. One more chance, champ. The world wants to know. Chris, the producer, wants to
you know
know.
what? I'm gonna just give this out to the world.
What's that? Wait, hold on. What is it?
It's a lot of fighters that say I'll fight anybody, anytime, anywhere.
But you
they
mean
really
it?
don't mean that.
Right.
What?
They really don't mean that. If Conor McGregor wanted to fight me, he has an opportunity to do so. So does Bisping. So does George St. Pierre. So does Nick Diaz. So does Nate Diaz. All these guys got a chance to step up to the plate, but ain't nobody picked up the bat.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Are they
Wait a
intimidated?
minute. Nobody
Is it-
picked up the bat, so you're not training for one of those guys.
Hey, I didn't say that. I'm just saying.
Well, it could be Robbie Lawler. I guessed.
When we announce a fight, that means the contract is signed.
Oh, okay.
Well, nobody's picking up a bat. We found out your old buddy picks up a wrench and hits people. This is an amazing day. Now, what do you think, Jimmy? Why don't you ask him about this upcoming fight that we were talking about earlier?
What, Masvidal against Maia?
Yes.
What would you like me to ask him?
I want to ask. Well, I might as well.
What do
just
you
ask him
think
that.
about it?
What do you think of it?
I think it's a great fight. Unfortunately, for Maia, I mean, he accepted the fight the week of me and Wonderboy's fight. In my personal opinion, bad move.
Ooh.
Waiting to see how the fight went. If nobody came out of the fight hurt, the clear winner, not another draw, you're already in position to fight for a world title. Why would you put yourself up against the worst possible matchup outside of a title fight? Why would you put yourself in that position? Gamebred is very tough to take down. He has great hand speed, great boxing. For Maia to win this fight, he has to take him down. And not only does he have to take him down, he has to advance and potentially be forced to submit him. Now, if anybody's going to pull off a submission, we all know that Damian Maia has to be in the top 4 or 5 of the best grapplers that are currently signed to the UFC. Mm-hmm. So, therefore, he has a chance. Nobody's going to say he doesn't have a chance. But on paper, I don't know how he's going to get the fight to the ground.
Well, I mean, champ, he is a big. He used to fight at middleweight, and he strangled a lot of people there. And Masvidal's coming up. He used to fight at 55, so he's not a huge. Even though he looked phenomenal.
I don't think the weight. I don't think the weight's going to have anything to do with it because it's going to be a timing and distance issue. So if Masvidal has the ability to use his hand speed and footwork to create, combinations and get in and get out, then he won't have a chance to put that weight on him to grab him and to clinch him. His best bet, in my opinion, is to lunge in on a single leg, pull a half guard, and go to work.
It's very interesting. It's a very interesting fight.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that much. I can't wait for it because, again, there's a lot of fighters that know exactly. I mean, everybody knows exactly what Damian Maia wants to do.
That's right.
And not a lot of guys.
Yeah,
can
but
stop
you know
him.
what? The thing is, a lot of them guys accepted it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Really?
or couldn't do nothing about it.
Well, that's the thing.
Like Carlos Condit, but he can't wrestle though. Carlos Condit can't wrestle.
Carlos Condit was terrified of the grappling, and he fought that way. He backed up and fought uncharacteristically like he would fight, and he just basically absorbed the takedown. He let the takedown soak into his body like a nicotine patch.
Yeah,
If
go ahead.
If I fight him, he get knocked out. It
Like
ain't
Gunnar
no
Nelson?
Takedown, ain't no sprawl, it's a knockout.
Like they accepted though.
Oh, Gunnar Nelson was trying to take away those takedowns. I mean,
Yeah,
he didn't
but
just accept
still, like he was still kind of like grappling with him. You know what I'm saying? Like
he
was trying to prove
that
something.
he can
Yeah.
grapple with the grappler.
Well, hey, listen.
Only person that had success with that is Jake Shields.
Oh yeah, that's
He
true. Well,
successfully showed that he can grapple and actually out MMA grapple Damian Maia.
well, he's one of the best ever as far as how he transitions his jiu-jitsu into with MMA. I mean, the
no
way
doubt
he
about
uses
that.
it,
No
he's-
doubt about that.
Shuts guys down. I mean, he's really really an underrated fighter. Jake Shields.
Very underrated.
So you think he should have possibly waited before signing this contract and just seeing what happened? That's a very interesting point.
He should have. Why would he? They announced that the week of the fight. Like, I don't want to call him stupid, but damn, that was stupid.
It was stupid, yeah. Yeah, unless someone told him he was definitely not next in line.
Yeah, and I don't feel bad for him. Like, everybody, what do you think? I'm like, hey, man, have you seen what I got to do to promote my goddamn own self? You think I'm finna sit here and feel sorry for somebody else? Like, I've been in so many quote unquote number one contendership fights. There is no number one contendership fight. Fight hard, kick ass, talk it up, be exciting, look good while you're doing it, and you'll find yourself in the title fight. Like, don't get caught up on, oh, he's beat this guy, that guy, because if that was the case, why did he ever have to fight Masvidal anyway?
Right.
Well, maybe we'll have him on here eventually, Maya.
Yeah.
I'd like to have him on here and see what's
You're
up.
going to be too congratulatory. Oh, thank you so much. I would really pray and wish that the winner of Tyron and Stephen Thompson would please and hopefully and thankfully and graciously offer me the opportunity. That's why you're fighting Masvidal.
You're saying that nice guy stuff doesn't work.
You say nice guys finish last.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Absolutely. All right, they're yelling at Tyron to get back to the set. I hear talking in the back. Everyone's waiting for him right now. He's just on the phone.
With his 7 layers of clothing on.
All right, champ. Well, it's good talking to you.
You can take off 12 of them layers and still have on 10.
It's true. All right, champ.
Always
Thanks for hanging out with us a little bit.
No worries, guys. You guys be good. Stay out of trouble. Dean, make sure you forget their podcast, plug our podcast on the show.
Yeah, that's true. I already gave a plug. They yelled at me for it.
Oh, he just forced it. He came in, we're like, hi, Dean. He's like, yo, I'm on in wood. We're like, calm down, Dean. Calm down.
Dean acts like we can't cut it out.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for having me on. You guys be good. I'll talk to you guys soon.
All right, Tyron, take care.
Take care, champ.
All right, peace.
All right, he's fun, man.
Yeah, that's funny. Get yelled at by the director. That's one of those things where you don't you don't ever want to get yelled at by the director.
Yeah, that's
but
embarrassing.
But it is embarrassing. But he doesn't seem fazed by it.
No, you know what about him is like he's never fazed by like what people think about him. Really, at the end of the day, like if he gets yelled at or somebody doesn't like him, like it might a little bit, but he gets past it real fast.
I guess there's a certain thing what you guys have when you can rip anybody's head off on the set. It's just got to be a comfortable feeling. Yeah. It's got to be a nice way to live.
What do you mean by you guys with him and Tyron?
I don't know. You.
Oh, I'm sorry. He got me thinking of he got the whole race
thing going on.
I'm thinking about you guys in the room.
You guys.
That's just me being an asshole. But when I'm very secure myself.
There's a different energy you have when like when there's that element is gone. Like this guy does know I could fucking rip him in half.